Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to this new video where we will explore olive cultivation, from planting to harvesting, including the crucial pruning for a bountiful yield. We will also delve into the technique of propagating olive trees through cuttings. I hope you enjoy this video and find it helpful. If that's the case, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment letting me know if the translation is accurate and suggesting which cultivation guide you'd like to see in the next video. Enjoy watching. 1. Presentation. The olive tree is an evergreen tree belonging to the Oleaceae family. It is a typical tree of the Mediterranean region and Corsica, where it is abundantly cultivated, but it can be grown in any region with mild winters. In these regions, it can be cultivated in open ground, but elsewhere, container cultivation will be necessary to bring it indoors in winter to protect it from frost. Indeed, a young specimen can withstand temperatures down to -5 degrees Celsius, 23 degrees Fahrenheit, and a mature specimen can endure temperatures down to -10 degrees Celsius, 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Flowering occurs in late spring or early summer, and the harvest takes place in autumn or winter, depending on whether green or black olives are desired. The strengths of this tree include its resistance to drought and strong winds, as well as its decorative appearance throughout the year. 2. The soil and exposure. The olive tree prefers well-drained, even rocky soils. The soil should be dry and poor. Olive trees are sensitive to wet soils where water can stagnate. They can withstand temperatures as low as -10 degrees Celsius, 14 degrees Fahrenheit. However, it's important to note that their blossoms are susceptible to frost. In terms of exposure, it should be planted in a warm and sunny location. Along the seaside, the harvest may be slightly lower. 3. Planting. Planting should take place in late autumn or winter, avoiding frost periods. The recommended planting distance between each tree is approximately 16 to 20 feet. 3 months before planting, dig a hole about 31 inches wide and deep to loosen the soil. Mix the extracted soil with a complete fertilizer specially designed for fruit trees, then backfill without compacting. During planting, dig a hole slightly larger than the root ball and place it at the bottom so that its surface is at ground level. Backfill, tamp down, create a basin, and water thoroughly. For a low-stemmed olive tree, plant a stake diagonally opposite to the prevailing wind direction to support it during strong winds. Olive tree propagation is possible through warm-season seeding in spring or by cuttings in summer. Common pests for olive trees include scale insects, especially for potted specimens, the olive fruit fly, and the olive moth. 4. Pruning. At planting, select 5 scaffold branches, those with the largest diameter, well spaced from each other. Remove all other branches and young shoots growing on the trunk. To shape a bush-style olive tree, refrain from pruning the lower branches. 2 or 3 years. In late winter, on young olive trees, remove the fruit-bearing twigs to retain, on each scaffold branch, only one shoot approximately every 6 inches. Cut the branches that have bent under the weight of the harvest just above the vigorous shoots that have developed at their base. 5 to 6 years. On mature olive trees, remove diseased or broken branches, those growing inward, and deadwood. Also, reduce the length of the most vigorous branch tips by approximately 1/3. 5. Harvest storage. Ideally, olive harvesting should take place when the olives are still partially green, in transition, approximately 2 to 3 weeks before they are fully ripe. At this stage, olives offer the highest concentration of aromas, thus preserving the aromatic intensity of the oil. Olives are high-fat fruits and susceptible to oxidation. To prevent excessive oxidation, it is crucial that the harvest is carried out within the day. Once picked, the olives must be immediately transported to the mill for pressing, ensuring the preservation of their freshness and flavor qualities. Similar to wine, each olive oil possesses a unique personality, resulting from a combination of various elements: the terroir, the expertise of artisans, olive varieties, and their degree of ripeness. Some prefer it mild, others bitter or pungent, round, fiery, creamy. Olive oil is a pure fruit juice that offers a wide range of tastes and aromas. It's important to note that all olives start as green, go through a green phase, then reach full maturity by turning black. The degree of ripeness at the time of harvest will therefore have a significant influence on the character and flavor profile of the oil obtained from these olives. Olive tree propagation by cuttings. Propagation by cuttings is a straightforward way to multiply olive trees. Success can be unpredictable, but it's worth trying, and it comes at no cost. To increase your chances of success, take multiple cuttings. Olive trees can be propagated at various times of the year, with late summer, semi-woody cuttings being the most favorable. With pruning shears, cut a disease-free branch of about 50 centimeters, approximately 19.7 inches, free of aphids or scale insects. From this branch, take straight twigs of approximately 15 centimeters, about 5.9 inches, each with 8 to 9 leaves. Cutting your twigs in the morning will increase your chances of success. Trim each twig to retain only 6 pairs of leaves on each, cutting just below a node and slightly diagonally. Keep the top 3 pairs of leaves and remove the others. At the lower end, make a vertical split in the twig for about 10 centimeters, approximately 3.9 inches. This will encourage root formation. In a pot or tray, arrange 3 successive layers as follows. A layer of gravel, a few centimeters thick. A layer of 5 centimeters, approximately 2 inches, of sand. A layer of 10 centimeters, approximately 3.9 inches, of cutting compost. Once this is done, make holes in the compost with a pencil, for example. Then, dip the base of your cuttings in a glass of water, drain them, and then dip them in rooting hormone powder, shaking off the excess by tapping. Insert one cutting into each hole. Tamp down well around each cutting to eliminate air pockets and water thoroughly. Olive cuttings require a warm and humid environment. Ideally, this would be done in a greenhouse, but if you don't have one, follow these steps. Cover your pot with cling film held by wire hoops to avoid direct contact with the cuttings. Place a saucer under the pot and position it in a sufficiently warm place, at least 68 degrees Fahrenheit, but avoid direct sunlight, as it could lead to substrate drying. Keep the substrate moist through capillary action by regularly adding a bit of water to the saucer. If the cutting takes root, roots should begin to appear after about 4 weeks. At 6 weeks, it will be time to transplant your cuttings into individual pots. This video is now finished. Thank you for watching it until the end. I hope you enjoyed it, and, more importantly, that it was helpful to you. If that's the case, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up to encourage me to continue translating all of my French videos. Also, feel free to let me know in the comments if the artificial intelligence translation is correct or not. See you soon, friends, for the next video. Bye.